Hey kids, before today's video, I just want to let you know I have some live shows coming up. I will be at Desert Ridge Improv in Phoenix, Arizona on January 4th at 6 p.m. I'm pretty sure the venue is either 18 and up or 21 and up. Either way, this is not one of the shows where you would bring your kiddos, but don't worry, there's going to be plenty of those. But tickets will be in my description box if you want to come see me live. My shows are like stand-up, music, interactive stuff, meet and greets, all of the things, you know what I mean? So come see me, click link in my description. Okay, let's get into the video.
I'm Jaime Fritz. I need all you dozens of viewers out there to just tell me how you like this, alright? Welcome to this show.
Hey kids, let's get it out of the way. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. Things look a little different around here. I'm aware one of my nails came off, okay? It's nothing new. Did you guys know that I am an aspiring actress? I wanted to be an actor most of my life and it just like didn't really seem like a possibility, but then YouTube kind of opened the door. I got to do a movie a couple years ago, but since then it hasn't really gone well. I can't get auditions. I mean, I get auditions, don't get me wrong. I've done a few, but in comparison to how often my agent submits me for something, my rate of getting audition is extremely low. And like my agent and my manager can't really put their finger on why, because casting directors don't give a lot of feedback. The only feedback we've really gotten was one casting director who said, Jaime looks like an influencer. Huh? I immediately defaulted to Elle Woods when I heard that feedback. I was like, what do you mean? Like,
my boobs are too big?
I don't know, and perhaps we'll never know, but imagine my utter shock and bitter jealousy when I turned on my TV the other day and saw that there's a new show on Hulu starring Kim Kardashian, the influencer to end all influencers.
And looks kind of cute.
Like, what gives here? You know what I mean? This is not fair. But then I thought to myself, well, hey, I don't know what her acting chops are like. Maybe she's a freaking phenomenal actress. And so I watched the show entitled All's Fair. And oh my God, both she and it are the worst thing I've ever seen. And yes, that is including 911 Nashville, which I thought was the worst series of all time. But now I actually think is the best. And I'm obsessed with it. This new All's Fair show on Hulu is an enigma. An anemone. It's mind-blowing to me because the cast is so incredible. Glenn Close is like one of my favorite actresses of all time. She's the GOAT, you know what I mean? Sarah Paulson. I mean, I know she kind of talks weird like Sarah Paulson, but still, she's incredible. Naomi Watts, Niecy Nash, who was a comedic genius on freaking Reno 911. I don't know what happened here, but I can't believe the atrocity that this show is, and I really wanted to talk to you about it, even though every other YouTuber in the world is talking about it, but it's that bad. I feel dirty. I felt dirty after having watched it, if that tells you anything. So put on your push-up bra and shoulder-padded blazer, and let's rip into this terrible new show after a word from today's amazing sponsor, which, by the way, I'm obsessed with, and you guys are gonna be too. See you soon.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Actually, the sponsor fell through, which is very sad. So just come to my show in Phoenix. Hey kids, we're back. All right, All's Fair. Here we go. So the premise of the show is that these women, we have Kim Kardashian, Naomi Watts, Sarah Paulson, and Niecy Nash. Niecy Nash is hard to say. Niecy Nash. They start their own law firm. That's it, pretty simple. But the first episode starts with this flashback to 10 years ago when all of these said women actually worked for Glenn Close, but they hated it there, you know, because there were all these like men there, terrible men who made dad jokes.
And she said, "That's not your elbow."
I've seen your faces in those meetings.
Be prepared because every single man in this show is painted as a misogynistic, evil, stupid, incompetent piece of trash. Girl power. So they approach Glenn Close's character. What's her name? Dinah? I think it's Dina. They go to Dina and they're like, we want to leave your firm.
Our own boutique.
Women representing women only.
And she's like, yeah, dude, you should totally stop working for me and take clients and go elsewhere.
Yes.
And even take my like best investigator with you.
You can take one person with you.
Can't say I've ever had a boss like that, but okay. I couldn't even take my clients when I tried quitting the first salon I ever worked at. But thankfully I had already got all their numbers myself secretly before I put my 2 weeks in. Anyway, so they go recruit Niecy Nash to be like the sort of investigator of the firm. And she's like, no, dude, like, I like it here.
I got a good thing going here.
And Kim's like, we'll make you a multi-millionaire and a partner within 2 years. So Niecy Nash is like, say less, dude. I'm There.
Let me get my purse.
Sorry, let's go over their actual character names, shall we? Let's see. We have Kim Kardashian's name is Allura. Get it? Because she's so alluring. Naomi Watts' character's name is Liberty, and Niecy Nash's name is Emerald Green. Oh my God. Also very important is Sarah Paulson. Sarah Paulson. Her character's name is Carrington. So like similar to Karen, but with 10 at the end. Or is it Carrington? They call her Car.
Car.
I like to say Carrington because the name is very fitting because she is 100% the Karen of the group. She's whiny. She's super bitter that they like don't want to bring her with them to the new law firm. She reeks of desperation.
Why can't you choose me? Why?
And they're like, no, dude, we don't want you to come to our cool new girl boss law firm. We don't like you.
You routinely steal our lunches from the refrigerator.
Okay.
Ooh, see guys, little humor in here. Did you notice that? Poor Carrington's like, please just like me. I'll do all the work for you guys, and I swear I'll stop eating your egg salad.
I'll write everyone's briefs. Just don't leave me here.
And they're like, no, bye.
Good luck.
At first, I kind of felt bad for her character because it's never fun to be left out of like the cool girl group, even as an adult. I know from experience, okay? I'm always left out of the cool girl group. But her character is so freaking mean. Like 11 out of 10. Disproportionately mean that you have zero empathy for her after one episode.
I'm your protege. Artist. And I'm the one they're abandoning?
Why are you even yelling at Dina? It's the other two that suck. So Dina basically tells Carrington here that the reason she doesn't get to go be in the new Boss Beeb law firm is because she's an uggo.
Not being beautiful was the true blessing. It forced me to develop my inner resources.
Are you calling me an ugly duckling?
Which, of course, is literally stupid because Sarah Paulson is beautiful, but that's how it goes with shows, right? Average-sized women are fat, and women with not a lot of facial fillers are ugly.
So what if I give myself home perms? It's economical. F you.
So then it cuts to present day without even telling us, and we get to see Allura's house. And we meet her 2-year-old boyfriend, or no, husband. Her 2-year-old husband, Chase.
Hi.
Who is dumber than a box of rocks, again, like most men in this show are.
It's our anniversary, Chase.
I think it's funny that Kim Kardashian is essentially just playing herself in this show. Like, she's obscenely rich, she's obsessed with fashion and jewelry, she dates professional sports players, and is a lawyer, right? Isn't she like a lawyer in real life? That's actually kind of baller. So as I said, 10 years have passed and it's the Boss Babe Law Firm's 10-year anniversary. And we get to meet another character named Milan, who is played by Teyana Taylor. Her character has no last name. It's just Milan. She's like the paralegal assistant, but somehow lives in a multi-million-dollar mansion like the rest of them. Did I miss something? This law firm has to be the most lucrative law firm I have ever seen. I mean, right up there with Brown and Crouppen. Every single person who works there owns a mansion and dresses to the nines and flies private jets everywhere because that's what all women want, right? This is a girl power show. We all want to be obscenely wealthy and only obsessed with our careers and bodies. Duh. Anyway, the girls get a special delivery of an edible arrangement from none other than bitter, ugly old Carrington. And the card she wrote is full of quite possibly my new favorite insults in television history.
Dear backstabbing bitches, 10 years ago, you left me to rot, you 3 skanks douchebags.
I present you with a fruit basket, organic and lightly brushed with salmonella and fecal matter. You fat, treacherous lawn chairs.
Lawn chairs. What a show. Wait a minute, did she say fecal matter?
Fecal matter.
So she pooped? She pooped on the fruit? I can't freaking stand when people do that. An edible arrangement is actually such a great idea for a hate gift because they suck. Do not ever buy me an edible arrangement. Here you go, have some warm, slightly oxidized fruit so you can feel like you're dieting on food that's somehow soggy and pointy. So Milan goes to throw the poop fruit away and we get our first little bit of a scandal. Oh no! no, the dumb dude is cheating on Allura with her friend / co-worker. It's so original and riveting and unique. I wonder if we'll get to see them literally lick each other's faces soon. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that stuff. So then the rest of this episode is mostly just the boss babes like working out their various cases. And I truly had hope. I believed at some point we were going to see some like shred of humanity, some sisterhood, some women helping women that were in bad situations. Maybe a little friendship, a little girl power.
Girl power.
Equalization between the sexes. Do you know what I mean?
Equalization between the sexes.
But actually it's all just the lawyers defending women who like aren't very good people. For example, Liberty gets a call from this lady who's going through a divorce because she cheated on her husband.
She had to pick the chef at La Bernadette. The chef.
How did I let this happen?
It happens to the best of us.
And they like didn't really paint the husband as the bad guy. Like they're going through this woman's assets. She has all this jewelry, this really valuable jewelry that she acquired over their marriage. And they're going through it and she kind of talks about how like every time her husband did something she didn't like, he would apologize by gifting her a piece of jewelry. And I guess that was supposed to make us not like him or root for this woman, but like it doesn't.
Treasure trove of sorry.
Sorry, I missed your MRI.
Why the hell would you care if he didn't come to your MRI? So she cheated on him and publicly humiliated him, and he's extremely hurt, of course.
You should have just taken a knife and stabbed me through the heart. I never once cheated on you. Did you ever really love me?
Yes, I did love you once.
But not now. I do continue to love your taste in jewelry, however. Have a good one, babe.
Yeah, right on. Girl power, dude. Stab your husband in the back and publicly humiliate him and then rub salt in the wound. Yas, boss babe. What a great show. Same thing with this other case. This girl's husband wants to bring another woman like into the relationship, which she agrees to, but then falls for the woman.
She's everything to me. She's given me back myself. I feel so guilty.
It's called karma.
And so the lawyers team up and humiliate the husband during like their deposition, or I don't know what you call it, this meeting, by just showing photos of him doing like kinky stuff. Earmuff it, kids.
It's a butt plug. Is that correct, Mr. Lee?
Which isn't that like extortion and not even legal?
Butt plug.
So far, these women are bullies, they're materialistic, they're unethical, and they're uninteresting. Starting to see why this show is poorly rated. 911 Nashville, I think it was created by the same guy, right? This is a Ryan Murphy show. 911 Nashville made sense. It was kind of like cringe in a fun way. A little bit campy, a little bit cute. Heart's in the right place, you know what I mean? This just makes me feel very gross watching it. In particular, Kim Kardashian's entire character and performance of said character, and I'm really sorry, but I can't get through this video without saying Kim Kardashian at least one time, like that one makeup girl. Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
Okay, I got it out of my system. Thank you. Anyway, I was, like I said in the intro, I was really shocked at how flat of an actress she was. I had high hopes that she was gonna like kind of prove everybody wrong, prove Barbara Walters wrong, who, if you will recall, told the Kardashians that they had no talent.
You don't have any, forgive me, any talent.
Like none of us think we have talents. Like none of us think we could sing or act or dance.
But alas, she did not prove Barbara wrong. Every line she delivered so flatly with no emotion or facial expression. I mean, I know that like Botox and filler factors in a little bit there, but there's still ways to make facial expressions, okay? I have Botox. I can still make faces. See what I mean? But she gives us nothing. Like her husband tells her he's straight up leaving her for another woman. And she's like, what are you talking about right now?
What are you talking about? I'm confused with what's going on here.
What's going on with you?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, so he straight up leaves her, but thankfully her friends come to comfort her.
Allura!
I'm sorry, are you upset? I like can't tell. Like I see tears, but you kind of look like you're smizing. I'm really upset right now.
I failed. I hate failing.
Yeah, I hate failing. You can't tell because I can't make a facial expression. So the boss beebs remind her that Chase was a weak little bitch who couldn't handle a strong, powerful woman such as herself.
Weak men just can't handle strong women.
And they tell her that she's settled, and they're like, screw that guy. Like, we're gonna take you to New York City and have a fun day of shopping. And she's immediately over it, like nothing even happened. So girls, how do you feel so far? Do you feel empowered? No? Well, not to fear, because you fit in with every other person in the entire world who watched this show and also hated it. The ratings are, oh my God, they're so bad. They're not bad in a good way. It has an average rating on IMDb of 2.9 stars out of 10. And personally, I think that's generous. Even Kim Kardashian herself, I do follow her on Instagram. I don't like hate her or anything. I like her clothes. I feel like this is a Skims top. But even she is posting on her Instagram like screenshots of bad ratings. So it's like they all obviously know it sucks and are just doing it for fun. But it's not fun. It's just something I wouldn't want I wouldn't want anyone with an underdeveloped brain to watch and get any ideas from. So obviously I really didn't want to watch episode 2, right? Who would put themselves through that kind of torture? But I was like, let me give it 5 minutes, and if no like jokes come to me and I can't come up with any good material for my YouTube video, then we'll shut it off. But episode 2 started, and to my complete and utter surprise surprises plural. One, Glenn Close was not just making a cameo in the first episode. She's fully in this show.
The band is back together again.
I thought she was like doing them a favor by being in the first episode for a second, but no, she works at the law firm now, ran by the women who left her law firm. But also, surprise number 2 was that their next client was Elizabeth Berkley, as in Jessie from Saved by the Bell and that one scene that I was in from the movie Showgirls. Girl, what's wrong?
Nothing. Just my stuff.
I thought we were supposed to like spend the day together. So she comes to them with a problem that they like shockingly actually can't solve. He like screwed her over with some tax documents or something. It was a little bit over my head, but basically the boss beebs, they're like, damn dude, sorry. There's not much we can do. I mean, maybe if you had a photo of him using a butt plug or something, we could blackmail him, but I guess you're SOL.
So this will never be over?
So she's like, all right, fine.
Can I, go vape?
Yeah, and by go vape, she means straight up going and jumping off the balcony.
Ow!
All right. Now we're getting somewhere, dude. Finally. Let's go. I'm in. So then they all take a trip to that cheating jewelry lady from episode 1's jewelry auction, and they run into Carrington.
Mayor McHeadcheese, Diane Sawyer, Lola Falana, George Washington.
George Washington. If only you guys knew the inside joke that me and my sister have about one of our female family members who kind of has a haircut like George Washington, and we call her George Washington. If only you guys knew that. What were we talking about? So then Dina almost cheats on her dying husband with the auctioneer, but thankfully she has a change of heart. And finally, like an episode and a half in, I did see a tiny shred of humanity between Dina and her like relationship with her husband, Al Bundy. By the way, I don't know what Glenn Close is doing here, but she is just incredible. I don't care what garbage show you put her in. You can throw her into the worst show known to man, a dumpster fire burning so freaking hot it would melt Kim Kardashian's fillers, and she still kills it. You go, Glenn Close. She looks incredible too. They did do a very good job with how this show looks. It's very beautiful and warm. The fashion is really fun. I like how Naomi Watts' character is always wearing coats and jackets that you don't actually wear, you know? That's a hallmark of a wealthy woman. I also like how Kim Kardashian like kind of dresses like the Mona Lisa sometimes and has a Lord Farquaad haircut a little bit. You guys know I love the Lord Farquaad. I also love how every character just randomly wears gloves a lot. I'm learning a lot about fashion. Anyway, what else happens in episode 2? No, I don't think there was anything else. Oh, besides Milan is pregnant with Chase's baby.
Is it his? And the answer is yes, it is.
Hey, look, Kim finally made a face. Yay! But it's not enough for me to keep watching. No, actually, I wrote that in my script, but I did keep watching. I watched episode 3 for some reason. I don't remember. Oh, Jessica Simpson was in it, and they made her look crazy weird. Something else happened. Oh, Allura and Chase had originally like fertilized some eggs and had some embryos that were frozen because they wanted to be parents one day. But then because they're getting a divorce, the embryos are going to get thrown away. So she goes ahead and has the embryos implanted. And for a second, I felt something, you know, it's like, of course that's emotional. But then I'm like, wait a minute, this dude who cheated on you with a bunch of other women is the dad. This show is, I don't know the word. Again, like I said, I don't want you watching it if you have an underdeveloped brain, which I'm pretty sure happens at 25, 30 for men. If you're under 30, don't watch it, okay? I don't want you getting any ideas. None of these women have any qualities that you should want to aspire to be. You're only allowed to watch it if you're extremely mature like me and you just want to like hate watch it a little bit and get some fashion ideas. Then you're allowed, okay? Promise? Should we cover the 3rd episode?
Which I wouldn't do even if I were penniless and starving on a street corner, forced to a priest with the chlamydia for a bowl of refried beans.
Nah, I think we're good. Well, friends, that's it for me today. Don't forget to come see me if you live in the Phoenix area on January 4th. I can't wait to meet you guys. I love you all, and I will see you the next time we cover some terribly bad piece of film or television. Peace out! So Kim goes ahead and gets them implanted, which... Yes, I'm hungry. We don't have to talk about it. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. I'm getting closer, I feel like.